Crazy Joe. Yeah, I'm Crazy Joe. I be running through the snow. Got no pants, got no shirt, got no money.
Good morning. Welcome back to Crazy Joe's Concession Stand. I'm Crazy Joe. Excuse me. And today we have a physical media review. This was sent to me by our friends over at Warner Brothers. I want to thank Warner Brothers. This is a movie I really, really like. And it's finally available on 4K. It's been available on Blu-ray. I've had the Blu-ray, but now we have a 4K disc to add to the collection. It is The Conjuring, the 2013. I want to say 2013. Was it 2014? I believe it's 2013. 2013 film about it kickstarted a franchise based on the case files of Ed and Lorraine Warren, real demonologists who have worked on cases that are very famous, like the Annabelle doll case, the Amityville case. This is about a haunted house in Rhode Island, I believe, and again, true story, or maybe you believe, maybe you don't believe. I actually years ago on the audio podcast interviewed one of the children, not the actors, one of the children who grew up in this house, now a full-grown adult, and she, Andrea Perron, this is about the Perron family, or we're the family in this house. And Andrea Perron, the oldest daughter, actually spoke to me went around the time this movie came out and gave me her account on what really went down there. It was a very interesting interview. I don't know if it's still on my podcast feed, but after talking to her, I'm inclined to believe that this is pretty accurate. But yeah, finally available on 4K disc. Now, one of the things, this launched an entire franchise, a huge franchise, 8 chapters now, 9th chapter coming. 10 if we include La Llorona, which is a whole other can of worms. But this movie was so popular, it led to spin-off films. There's a spin-off franchise called Annabelle. There's a spin-off franchise called The Nun. And there's going to be more. We're being told that after Conjuring Last Rites, which is the 4th film in the Conjuring proper franchise, that they will be going into a phase 2 of the Conjuring universe. Whatever phase 2 is, I don't know. We're going to find out, I guess. This film's directed by James Wan, Aquaman James Wan, Saw James Wan. James Wan's a great director, and he does a fantastic job here. The lifeblood of this film, I always say, is Patrick Wilson and Vera Farmiga as Ed and Lorraine Warren. Now, in real life, I don't know Ed and Lorraine Warren in real life. They both passed, but I never met them. I only know what I've read about them, what I've seen in these movies. Some people say they were frauds. Some people say they were charlatans. Is that true? I don't know. All I know is that they're presented in this film. The fictionalized versions of them are extremely likable people. And that is in no small part due to Vera Farmiga and P. Willie, Patrick Wilson. P. Willie and Vera Farmiga just make these really appealing people that we want to spend more time with. And that is, I think, the key to these films' success. They're good, spooky, well-written horror films. But in addition to that, we just like these characters. And I keep saying, if they did a movie about Ed and Lorraine Warren as played by P. Willie and Vera Farmiga going on vacation that had nothing to do with the supernatural, I would watch it because I just like them in these parts. So how does the film hold up in 4K? It looks beautiful. It really does. It looks beautiful. The picture couldn't be better, I don't think. You do get a slip sleeve. There you go. Same art. And let's see. Which one's going to give you the least glare? Is that going to... Where is that? I guess that'll give you the least glare. So we get some special features on here, which I can't read. A lot of little featurettes. I need more light here. Excuse me. I watched several of these. They're very interesting. Scariest of them all. Reflections on The Conjuring. The Conjuring Face to Face with Fear. A Life in Demonology. Searching. or scaring the shit out of you. Those are the special features on here. These little vignettes. Some of them longer than others, but I watched several of them. They're quite good. And you get a digital code, which is not here right now, but you do get a digital code that redeems in 4K quality, and you get the 4K disc, no Blu-ray. So Warner Brothers has, for the most part, stopped giving out Blu-ray editions in these sets. You're just going to get the one disc. So there you go. The Conjuring is now on 4K. Now, Conjuring 3, Conjuring the Devil Made Me Do It, came out a couple years ago. That was released on 4K. But until now, that was the only one of the 3 Conjuring films that was on 4K. So now you get the first and the third are available on 4K. That leaves the Conjuring 2. So to our friends at Warner Brothers, hopefully you can get the Conjuring 2 out on 4K sooner rather than later. You know what would be nice? If the Conjuring 2 could come out on 4K to coincide with the release of Last Rites, the 4th film. That would be nice. If when Last Rites hits physical, if you somehow, I don't know if you've started work on the Conjuring 2, but if you could get that out in time to coincide with Last Rites, put together a box set, a collection, that would be cool. But this is available now. You can get this wherever you get your physical media. And there it is. The film that started an entire cinematic universe, finally on 4K disc. I really like this film. This is one of the best horror films, one of the best horror franchises of the past decade. So thank you to Warner Brothers for sending me this. I can't recommend this one enough. I love this franchise, except for the Nun spinoffs. I don't like the Nun. Those Nun movies are really poorly written. But other than the Nun, everything in the Conjuring universe has been pretty good. All right, everyone, keep wearing those pajamas.
Keep wearing those pajamas
with the plastic feet.
Keep wearing those pajamas.
Tell everyone you meet.
Keep wearing those pajamas
with the back door flap.
Keep wearing those pajamas.
Don't open it, it's a trap. Oh no, it's a trap. Some people call them PJs, some people call them jammies. They can come embroidered with big money and no whammies. They can have 100 tiny commander damas, but no matter how they look, just keep on wearing those pajamas.
Keep wearing those pajamas.
And now we're having fun.
Keep wearing those pajamas.
And now the song is done.